on, guys? I hope this video finds you happy and healthy. Welcome back to our Fixer Upper series. Welcome back to our fourplex. We are in the unit we're renovating right now, and today is demo day 2. So let me show you what our goal is today, what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is the kitchen. We renovated it the other day. So today's actually the day after Thanksgiving. So we didn't do any work yesterday on the unit, but the day before we basically demoed the whole kitchen. So the goal for today is, first of all, hopefully we can get this cabinet out of here and hopefully cap off the water lines to the sink. And then hopefully we can get all of this acoustic ceiling off. We didn't originally plan on doing that, but when we were demoing the other day, we realized that this ceiling is coming off very easily. So you can kind of see that there are wood planks, the original wood planks there when this house was originally built in 1890. So I think it'll be easy for us to take the whole ceiling off, and that'll really add to the finished look of the room if we can get rid of the ceiling and put new ceiling up. So get rid of the ceiling today, get rid of the cabinets, sink. Okay, the other thing that we want to do is rip the flooring up. It's already kind of coming up a little bit there. There are many layers to the floor, so we're just not too sure how easily this floor is going to come up, but we shall see. So that's another goal of ours for today. And then if we come back into the back bedroom here, we want to rip the carpet up today. So there's not much carpet back here, so I think we'll be able to do that pretty easily. Yeah, so we'll just see how much we can get done today, and we'll take you guys along for the ride. All right, you guys, so we are kicking off this demo day by inspecting the flooring. And right now, at this point, Josh is realizing that there are several layers of vinyl flooring that we have to pull up. And this vinyl flooring is coming up pretty easily, to our pleasant surprise. But there you go, he's now discovering that there is plywood underneath all that flooring that we have to figure out how to get up. But before we tackle getting the flooring up, we're actually going to take the ceiling down because that's going to be a little bit easier to do first. Oh, nice. I was gonna just calm down. Yeah, so we were pleasantly surprised that the ceiling just kind of fell off. Josh did not have to work very hard to get the ceiling down. So very happy about that. And yeah, just enjoy the next couple of clips of him taking it down. So as Josh was pulling down the ceiling, we quickly realized that it was getting kind of hard to breathe because there was so much dust falling from the ceiling with pulling all that down that it was getting pretty hard to breathe. So we put on our respirators that we bought at a local hardware store by our house. These respirators literally was the best purchase we could have bought for our demo. Those pink filters that you see, they are supposed to last for 40 hours. It made breathing so much easier, and then that translated into making demo so much easier. Oh my gosh, and Josh is prone to asthma, so I was kind of worried about him getting asthma attacks and stuff like that during demo, but man, those respirators saved us big time, as you'll see later in the video and then later on in our demo. And Josh is just finishing up pulling down the rest of the ceiling, and I was the cleanup girl. I'm so lucky. Yeah, actually the cleanup was the hardest part of the demo throughout all the demo, as you'll see in the next couple days of our videos. Man, the cleanup was just a lot. But here Josh is exposing the really nice brick underneath that drywall. So he's tearing off all the drywall of that old chimney, and then later on we'll clean up the brick and put a clear coating over it, and it'll be like a nice feature piece to our kitchen. So very happy about the brick, very excited about that. I gotta watch out for these nails. Okay, so what we discovered by taking the ceiling down is that, let's see if I can show you guys up there. So the beams or the planks, they run this way. So we're thinking that because they're running like up and down like that, that this wall is not load-bearing wall. Hey. That this is not a load-bearing wall, so hopefully cross our fingers, this is not a load-bearing wall, because if it's not, then we can just tear the wall down and not have to put a beam up right here, and then also like a big post to secure it onto the floor. So that'll save us probably at least a couple $1,000s in the end. So hopefully, we'll see. Good news today. Yeah, so we're very hopeful that that wall is not load bearing, because that's going to save us a lot of money and time. So we're cleaning up now, and those trash bags are contractor bags, so they're way thicker than regular trash bags, so that material doesn't punch through it. And then after this, we switch gears to pull the flooring up, and Josh has his circular saw out to try to saw through all those layers of flooring.
So I'm setting the depth of the saw to the depth of the wood. So that when I cut, I should only be cutting this wood and not this wood.
Okay.
So that after I make some cuts, when we pull it up, the floor should come up easy.
So with his circular saw, he is cutting through the first few layers of flooring, including the plywood that's underneath the vinyl, but he's trying not to damage the actual base of the flooring. So he made that cut pretty easily, and then he does proceed to make another cut with his circular saw next to it. So that all was easy. Sawing through the floor was pretty easy, but then we soon discovered that pulling up the actual flooring was more difficult than we originally thought. So here he's struggling with the crowbar and the hammer, trying to get the first couple layers of flooring up. He gets the vinyl up pretty easily, but it's the plywood underneath it, and then underneath the plywood is more vinyl flooring, and that vinyl flooring is like a yellow coloring, as you see there, that I'm stepping on, and that was just impossible to get up. So like these first couple layers of vinyl that you see, we're pulling that up pretty easily, but it's the plywood underneath, and then it's the vinyl underneath the plywood, and that just was stuck on like cement. And we don't have the proper tools to get it all up, nor do we have the manpower or the strength or the time to just get the flooring up. So we actually deferred all that to our contractor that'll step in later, and you'll get a glimpse of him in the next video. But yeah, we did our best to get up what we could, but we just decided that our time and energy was better spent elsewhere in the demo process, but I was still pretty proud of us. But after this, I moved on to pulling up baseboards. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is literally the worst job of demo. I hated doing this. This is like literally backbreaking, and it's so time consuming, and you're just with a crowbar and a hammer, and you go one by one, and you just keep pulling them out, and you go one wall at a time, one room at a time. Oh my gosh, this probably was the worst part of demo for me. Okay, so it's looking like we're done for the day. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, but the floors are gonna take us a lot longer than we thought, and they're very labor intensive, which we knew they were gonna be, but there is about 4 or 5 layers of flooring we're trying to cut through. So we did a little under half of it, but we actually need to cut the day short because we need to go to the dump, and the dump closes at 5:30. So we're loading up the truck right now, but I'll just show you real quick what we've done. So yeah, we've made a dent in the flooring, literally. We didn't get to take that cabinet out we'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow, Saturday, we'll come back and finish where we left off. And then, of course, we didn't get to the carpet either. So we'll do the carpet back here tomorrow also. But we need to go to the dump before it closes. Yeah, so I think we'll continue this tomorrow. And so you'll see us tomorrow demoing again. Take you into our garage here. Josh is loading up the truck. These are our cabinets we've taken out. Loading what we can up in the truck. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next demo day, which will be tomorrow. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already for more healthy living videos and renovation videos. Thank you so much for watching. Share this video with a friend if you want to. Comment down below if you have any renovation tips, if you've demoed anything before. And what else should I tell them, Josh?
Always remember to be
And always remember to be kind to yourself.